Peace, love, and light, family. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Ty, and I'm super happy to have you. Hopefully, you'll take a look around, like what you see, and hit the subscribe button. If you're returning, thank you so much for joining me again. I truly appreciate having you. Hopefully, you've already hit the subscribe button. Family, we are going to get into a general energy reading for the collective for this new moon. I wanted to do this reading yesterday, but I just couldn't. I didn't have the energy for to give to the collective. Honestly, I needed to focus on myself and do my own rituals for the new moon. I hope that you all took advantage of that energy. The energy will still be around today and tomorrow. So if you haven't done any rituals, you know, your journaling, your scripting, get to it, because this is a perfect time for that. Yeah, but I felt it in my heart this morning to hop into this reading. I just finished doing a heart chakra meditation, and it was amazing. And I really feel like the collective, many of you should really be hopping into some sort of meditation, but specifically heart chakra meditation to unblock the heart chakra or clear any blockages, or even just to keep your heart chakra open. I feel like there, are some blockages going on, and if you're trying to manifest something, not just romantic love, anything, it's important that you maintain your heart open, because manifestation happens through love. Okay, the love is the highest vibration of all, and so abundance is also manifested through the heart chakra, through love. Okay, so if any blockages going on in your heart center, that's going to make it challenging for you to accomplish certain things. I did get a download before even hopping on here. I was shuffling the cards, and these three bottom cards here flipped out. I got financial constraints. The sun was in reverse, and I got the deceit card here. That all three of them fell out, and so even though I'm not taking them, I'm not opening up this reading with them, I'm going to reshuffle here on camera, and we're going to get into it. But I feel like this might be a message for one or two people, where someone here is experiencing some sort of a blockage when it comes to a project or something that they've been wanting to manifest. Maybe it could have been a job opportunity. It could have been your own project that all of a sudden, excuse the noise in the background, Charlie's just coming in from a walk. So some sort, I hate the noise. Some sort of blockage. And I feel like even us talking about this right now and him walking in, like the disturbance, there's been some sort of disturbance. Something's been stalled. Something has stopped. And I feel like for some of you, it may be just because you are lacking motivation, you're lacking the discipline, you're lacking the just that drive to move things forward, right? Look, you can manifest, you can meditate, you can try to attract as much as you want, but we are living in a 3D reality. So if you're not doing the actual footwork, you can't expect things to come to fruition. It's also important for you to, some of you really need to be mindful of where you're allocating funds, okay, specifically for a project or whatever it is that you got going on. Remember that there's a big difference between what you need and what you want. So make sure that you really are analyzing, where am I allocating my money? Where am I putting my effort or that, that financial, whatever it is. How am I allocating this? How am I organizing myself? How am I strategizing properly, right? Do I know everything that I need to know? Because here at the bottom of the deck, there's also deceit. So two things. For some of you, if you're working with other people, with someone else, just be very careful who you allow to, manage your money or your project or whatever it is that is really important to you at this time that you have in your mind. Be really careful, okay? Because I feel like with this card, it always tells me that if there is another party involved, they may not be completely honest with you. about the finances, right? Either they're taking more than their fair share, or there's just some sort of deception. There's something that's hidden going on here, okay? And for others of you, this might be, you know, you just deceiving yourself, right? Do you want something to come to fruition because it makes you feel good, because it makes you happy, but you're not moving forward on it for reasons of your own? But it might be like, are you being honest with yourself about the work that you're putting in? Are you being honest with yourself about whether or not you're ascending through the heart, right? If you're trying to attract something, whether it's romantic love or an opportunity, is your heart in the right place? Why are you doing this? What are you not doing that there is a block, there's a hold on this? Okay, with the sun in reverse, the sun is a lot of people look at it as the most positive card in the deck. I feel like it's one of them for me, right? It depends on, as a reader, it can completely depend. It is the most positive card in the deck, even when it's in the reverse, right? So I feel like maybe some of you are, you know, really not taking accountability for how you're spending your money, and you're finding yourself in a tight sitch because you're not being responsible, and you're lying to yourself about it, right? You're denying it. I can't help but notice here, you know, like, I think this is like a trombone or something. Like, look, when it comes to music, like instruments, I'm not the best. It looks like some sort of a trombone, some sort of an instrument here. And I feel like, and then there's another little book here. So I feel like some of you might write music, some of you might be actual, like, just in the public eye, okay? And I feel like if there is a project that's going on, that's underway, that you haven't moved forward on, I feel like you really need to do some reevaluating as far as how you are allocating your time and your budget. So yeah, dang, that was a lot, and I haven't even really started the reading. That might not apply to all of you, but definitely one or two people. So let's get into it, you guys. If you don't know how this works, keep in mind that it's a general reading, so everything is not gonna hit. Everything is not gonna, you know, you're not gonna resonate with everything. Take what you resonate with, leave what you don't. If spirit has a message for you, they're gonna get it to you by any means necessary. All right. And remember that even if you see like a female or male on a card, doesn't necessarily mean that that's who we're referring to, like a male or a female, because energy is just energy, and we have both. We all have masculine and feminine energy. And I am an intuitive tarot reader, so I don't just go with what's on the card. I go with downloads, right, that spirit gives me. What else? Place yourself where you see fit in this story, right? You know the part that you play in your own story. You know the position you play in your own story, right? Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective during this new moon? What is the energy for the collective right now? What is the energy? What is the energy? Oh, patience. This is such a pretty card. This definitely gives me, so this reminds me of the this is temperance, definitely, right? So temper yourself. Somebody's been waiting for something. All right, what else, spirit? What else, spirit? I don't know if you guys can hear Charlie drinking his water in the background. He always does the most when I'm either on FaceTime or on camera or something. Bottom of the deck, we have anxiety. Yeah, so I really feel like the collective right now is waiting on something. Like, yeah. So I feel like seems like this is the theme, right? Money, finances, and I get it, you know, like we all need, look, that card, there's that card again, the deceit card. So I feel like somebody is anxious or really concerned with their money, right? Their income, how their finances are doing. But it's funny because even while I was meditating before I started this reading, I did get a download. This guy, this dog. Charlie, go. 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 Keep it going. Keep it moving. Go. Go lay down. Sorry, y'all. So I feel like somebody is really in their head about something, right? So whether it's that you're again waiting for a call or an opportunity, something that you've been waiting on, that is going to increase your finances. I feel like somebody finds themselves really stressed out about it, just up in their head. And what I was gonna say before Charlie interrupted was that before, while I was in meditation, I did get a download that said, stay the course, change is coming. Change is coming. So that's for whoever it is that's been waiting. You know, if you notice, there's like a storm going on back here, and I feel like we're gonna look into this even more, but I feel like for whoever it is, you're making, gosh, there's so much noise going on. And that's what I think is, like, I think there's a lot of distractions for some of you, where you're not focusing your time properly. You're not allocating not just your money, but your time and your energy properly. You're spending a lot of time thinking in your head about how a situation is going to turn out. And it's like, this is the perfect time to take action on things, right? So yes, you have to be patient, but there's a need to ground yourself, right? There's a need to do the footwork. There's a need for you to take the small steps, the baby steps. And again, I feel like a lot of you are spending a lot of time in your head thinking about putting something together, and I feel like you're not taking accountability for how you're allocating that time. With man holding coin here, you know, I do feel like there is something that's coming in that's tangible, right? There is an offer that's coming in. There is going to be an increase in finances. I feel like someone has been waiting for a while for things to take shape, right? To begin to take form. $10-10. 10-10. October 10th. 10-10 may mean something for you. The number 10, the 10th, November 10th, it could be that just is sticking out there. But yeah, so let's get into the tarot. Yeah, I feel like you got to get out of, whoever this is, you have to get out of your head and ground yourself. And, you know, I feel like there's a lot of like your head is in the clouds, right? There's a lot to think about. There's a lot that you want to manifest or come to fruition. But I feel like your ideas are very high level, and you need grounding. So I would recommend, if you're able to, it's still nice out, you know, on this side of the globe. Like I'm in New Jersey, and it's still pretty decent outside. You know, if you can take yourself to the park and, you know, take your shoes off, take your socks off, and stand in the grass, sit in nature for a little while, to just ground that energy, that's going to be really essential for you. Please tell me about, okay, the Six of Cups is here. So the Six of Cups is definitely, you know, a lot of people see this as someone coming in from your past. But we're gonna, I just get the feeling that this is a gift from the universe, right? Because the Six of Cups is something that is a gift that the universe brings in. I always look at this card and I can't help but notice because it looks like my dog. So tell me more about the Six of Cups here with patience. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. I do feel like there is an unexpected shift that's going to happen. And again, there's some sort of abundance. The Wheel of, and what did I say? Here's another 10, right? So I don't know. I just feel like the number 10 is significant to someone here, right? Either November 10th, something's going on November 10th. It could even be, you know, within the next 10 weeks, 10 days. But there is a cycle that's closing out, right? Where I do feel like if you have struggled in the recent past, if your finances have taken a hit in the recent past, I feel like that's about to shift here, right? You're moving away from that. But again, there's a need for you to center yourself with the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, right? Because I feel like you have a deep knowing of what it is that you need to do, what it is that you're not doing, and and you're gonna need to make that shift, right? I also feel like, again, there's a need to balance yourself, you know, with patience here. This is the Temperance card, right? This is about alchemizing. So this is about taking what you have and doing what you need to do with what you already have. Okay, this is also about balancing your resources. Look at this, the chick on this wheel, right? She's got complete balance, and she's in what is this, the tree pose. She's in complete balance with herself, with the energy, with the universe, right? And that's what the Temperance card says, right? So balancing your resources, balancing a work, right? Creating a healthy work-life balance, okay? Yeah, how are you spending your time, okay? There's also a need, you know, I can't help but focus here on the little boy. So I feel like, you know, there is also a need to shift, right? Some of you really do, like, and I'm gonna just keep it a buck here, need to grow up, okay? Some of you really need to come out of, you know, that it might be one or two people here with this immature mentality, you know, and it's like, no, it's time to shift that, right? It's time to grow up. It's time to align with who you are now. It's okay to stay in playful energy, right? Because that's how we attract as well, right? To be happy, to be in a place of happiness and just that playful energy. But I do feel like there's a need to grow up, right? Look, it's time to take responsibility and accountability and do what you gotta do if you want this to come in. Okay. Yeah, we have the Queen of Pentacles and we have the Nine of Pentacles, right? So some of you are entrepreneurs. Somebody here is probably just waiting for a message, waiting for a call, waiting for something. And I feel like that's going to come in very soon. And you could have been waiting for this opportunity for a while, because Pentacles take a while, you know, to manifest, okay? So I'm looking at man holding coin as, you know, the King of Pentacles. And here we have a Queen of Pentacles. So this is about, again, an increase in finances, but also knowing your worth, right? Standing in your power, okay? Not letting anybody trying to, you know, breadcrumb you or lowball you. But, you know, you guys are out here, even though it might not entirely feel like it right now, you are abundant. Don't lose sight of what you already have available to you, because I feel like Spirit is saying here that you have everything that you need. This is someone who is, you know, an entrepreneur. This is the single card as well, right? Some of you might be trying to manifest an offer, might be trying to manifest some sort of commitment, okay? And it could be somebody from your past that's coming in that you may be thinking about, or they're obviously in their head about you. But there is some past energy here, and we'll look into that a little bit later. But right now, there is abundance on its way in. I think that there's a need, though, to stay in a certain energy, okay? The Queen of Pentacles, you know, knows her worth, knows her value, and is abundant and giving as well, right? So she's got enough to give. She's got enough, you know, to go around. But she also doesn't let anyone take advantage of her, right? She knows how to cut people off when she feels like, all right, yeah, nah, this is, you're about to overstep your boundaries. So before you do that, let me just, let me stop you right there while you're ahead. So for some of you, I do think that there's a need for you to also learn to say no, okay? Yeah. Bottom of the deck here, we have the Star. So far there is heavy earth energy here, okay? There is a lot of Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn on this table. I have Sagittarius here. Yeah, and then, bottom of the deck, we have heavy Aquarius with the Star card. But this is about hope. Like, don't lose hope. Don't, looks can be deceiving. I know what it may look like right now, but things are happening beneath the surface, all right? Things are happening. There are unforeseen forces at work is what I'm hearing. Clarify that Six of Cups. Why is the Six of Cups there? Oh, the Seven of Cups. Okay. So, let me think about this. Charlie, from the 6 of Cups to the 7 of Cups. Yeah. So I feel like what I feel is happening here is that the universe is bringing in opportunities for you. Okay, you're definitely gonna have a lot of options. You're gonna have, you're gonna have more than one option to pick from, whatever this is, whether it be a person or opportunity. So despite what it may look like to you right now, options are, look, Temperance card, I can't make this ish up. Okay, Temperance is at the bottom of the deck. This is about, okay, so there is this quote, right, that I don't even know where I heard it from, but it's not about what you have, but knowing what to do with what you have. Okay, so what are you doing with what you have available to you right now? Right? Are you alchemizing with what you already have? Because the Temperance card, this is true alchemy, right? This is taking two things entirely different and making something brand new. So Spirit is also telling me here, you don't have to reinvent the wheel, right? You don't have to try to figure out a specific brand new way of doing things. Take what you have, combine what you already have, and something new is going to naturally come from that. And yeah, this is again about balancing your time. How are you spending your time? Right? You got to move out of this anxious mentality. This is 9 of Swords. This is like spending a lot of time in your head. You're thinking way too much. You got two people here who are thinking. Look at this. Right? I got, you know what I'm hearing is I got options. You the top one. So I feel like a lot of you have so many options, and sometimes this is the mind fudge, right? Is that you could have so many options that it becomes burdensome to choose from, right? But I feel like if you follow your intuition, okay, with the Temperance card and the High Priestess here, your intuition is going to guide you. Okay, get out of your head and into your heart. That is what Spirit is saying to me. Ground yourself. Okay, grounding connects you to Mother Earth. All right, you're going to, it's like recharging yourself. That's what meditation does, and that's what grounding yourself does. You're literally, when you ground yourself, when you step in the grass, you literally receive energy from the earth into your energy, into your body. And so I feel like if some of you are trying to figure out what to do about a certain person or situation, for some of you, this is a love situation, right? And it doesn't have to be that you love the person already. It could be something new. It could be a new connection. But I feel like some of you are feeling stressed out over the options that you have when it comes to a person, new options and someone from your past. Okay, some of you may not be speaking to somebody else. It's just there may be like silent. Maybe either they went quiet on you or you went quiet on them, because either you or them are trying to figure out how to move forward with a certain situation. Just remember that no decision is still a decision. Like just because you don't decide on moving forward on what to do, like doesn't mean that like the world stops. So just know that. But when you are in fear-based, this is fear-based mentality, this is fear-based emotion here, you are only gonna attract this kind of energy, right? More things to be afraid of. I do feel like someone may want to open up to someone else, like romantically. And I feel like there is a fear of just trusting again, right? So if it's important to do that grounding, to take yourself out into a park and meditate, connect with divine source. 8 of Pentacles. Yeah. How are you allocating your time and resources? The 8 of Pentacles is about working. Are you doing the work? Look, we got 8 Pentacles here, and then one more Pentacles is 9 of Pentacles. If you want to master your craft, if you want to succeed in whatever that, whatever your niche is, you need to put in the work, right? You need to refocus your energy, get out of this. You're thinking way too much and you're not doing enough. Like, get back into it, okay? A lot of you still have certain things to learn, right? If you want to do something, and again, I'm hearing you don't need to reinvent the wheel. Just go in, lock in with yourself and learn whatever it is that you have to learn. Do the research, take time to read the books, get out of this energy and start reading, you know? Make the time to dedicate the time to learning whatever that is, okay? Tell me more about the man holding coin here with the 8 of Pentacles. The Strength card, yeah, in the reverse too, right? So the Strength in the reverse, I feel like somebody's afraid of something here, either afraid to invest in something. The infinity sign is here. The Strength is the number. Oh, we got 2 8s here. 8 8 may mean something to you, it may not. But the Strength card here says that I feel like somebody is afraid to open up. This is like insecure about something, insecurities about something. It could be insecure about your knowledge in a certain area. And the only thing that's going to increase your confidence is something is knowing it, is seeking the knowledge and increasing that knowledge for yourself, right? Knowing, doing the research yourself, all right? But opening up to something, okay? So, yeah. I feel like somebody wants to open up to someone else in terms of love, like or like a romantic situation. I feel like someone found themselves holding back, but tell me more. Why is the Strength card here in the reverse? Yeah, so Ace of Swords, right? A breakthrough. Somebody's waiting for some sort of a breakthrough, some sort of a message. But I feel like, again, there's a lot of heavy Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, and I have Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Stop, Charlie. Stop. With the Wheel of Fortune, I have every sign, you know, every fixed sign. But yeah, so we have a lot here. What we don't have a lot of is a lot of emotional energy, right? So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But I feel like there's someone who is wanting to communicate with. It's like you or the person expects you to know what each other is feeling or thinking, and people don't know how you feel. People don't know, you know, how you want to move unless you tell them. All right, so again, somebody is heavy in their head. But the Ace of Swords says, look, you've been through a lot. This is a breakthrough, right? This is an aha moment, right? Somebody is experiencing an epiphany, right? Oh, I get it now. I understand. This is what I need to do to move forward with this person or this project. Look, the Tower fell out, right? So change, this is what I said, right? Change is coming, whether you like it or not, okay? Because the Tower comes to disrupt it disrupts our foundation. It interferes with, I feel like there's a change that's going to come that's going to interfere with how you're thinking or how you're perceiving a certain situation. You're going to get clarity from whatever it is, and that's going to help you make a decision. Yeah, because I feel like somebody's holding back from an offer, or there's an offer. There's something here that's slowed down. It could have been that you a project or some sort, or you know, maybe even a relationship, right? It may have started off quickly, and then somebody, you know, pulled back, right? Or this is a project that you have been working on and waiting for, and it's been slow, but I feel like that's about to change. This energy that, you know, the new moons are all about manifesting, right? And starting, it's the perfect time to start something new. So if you put something down, if you put something on hold, if you put something on pause, this energy is going to help you to, it's going to support you to move that project or that thing forward. But I think that, you know, again, it's time to do the footwork. There's just way too much thinking going on here, right? Here's the world. This is a completion of a cycle. So again, with tens, this tells me that something is closing out, something's coming to an end. And maybe for some of you, this could be a job that's coming to an end and you're waiting on a promotion, or just a certain cycle in your life that's coming to an end, and you're concerned with how you're going to move forward now. And it's like, look, the universe is going to provide, okay? The universe is going to provide for you, but again, there's a need for you to ground yourself. If you're trying to figure out, well, where do I move next? What is my next move? Center yourself, right? If you don't meditate, then hop into meditation, because that is going to really help to clear out any blockages, either in, with your crown chakra or your heart chakra, right? Spirit is going to help to guide you forward into this next phase of your life. I feel like somebody's afraid of something here, either afraid to invest or afraid of what's coming next after this cycle closes out. When with the World card here, this tells me, like, look, you've been through it all, okay? And you've been waiting for some sort of a breakthrough, and that's gonna happen, okay? But it's important that you prepare. So again, for many of you that are closing out a certain chapter in your life with respect to work, to your career, it's important for you to properly manage your money. Be frugal, don't be spending all crazy willy-nilly, if you know that you're uncertain about what's coming next. So that you have something to fall back on. So make sure, and I'm not saying be fearful, right? Because that's not how we manifest. An abundance mindset says, when we spend money, when we release money, we need to release it with grace. I am faithful and confident that whatever I give out will be returned to me tenfold, right? It is going to come back. That is the universal law. But that doesn't mean like that you don't have a respect for money, right? That you don't respect that energy, that you're just like carelessly spending, okay? And that includes how you're spending your time, okay? What is the Tower here? What is the Tower here? What is the Tower here for the collective? Why is the Tower here? Whoa, that's too many cards. I'm not gonna take that. What is the Tower here for the collective? Knight of Swords. Yeah, so I feel like there's some sort of a change that is going. Look, with the Tower and the Knight of Swords, this is abrupt energy. This is something that happens fast, unexpectedly, and it feels like a kick to your chest. I don't want to scare you. Oh, for some of you, this could be in love, right? For some of you, it could be that you finally realize that someone or someone else, right? Place yourself where you see fit. Either you realize this about someone or someone realizes this about you, that, oh wow, I didn't realize all of these feelings that I'm now awakening up to, right? Because it could be that, someone pulls back their energy, okay? And I feel like when that person pulls back their energy, either you or this other person, that's where someone kind of gets some sort of epiphany, like, hold up, this is a different situation. Something changes here, right? And it makes either someone from your past want to run back in, or you want to run back towards someone, all right? But the Ten of Cups is down here, which tells me that this could be in love for some of you, okay? Some of you might be trying to figure out, do I invest in this person? Do I invest in this situation? And I feel like there's going to be some sort of a change in your life that happens in the near future that is going to allow you to awaken to that connection. I need to find out, why is the Strength card in the reverse here? Thank you. Yeah, Judgment. So I feel like, with Judgment, this is also about accountability. Okay, so what part are you playing in your own suffering, whatever that may be? How are you standing in your own way? How are you holding yourself back from opportunities? This could be opportunities with work, projects, or in love. Are you standing in your own way, right? With the Judgment card, this is, the Judgment and the Tower is like divine stepping in. Whatever is going to happen in the near future, it's because it's being divinely orchestrated, right? This is going to awaken you or this person to someone else. Judgment tells me there's a second chance at something. So something that may have started and it started nicely. Maybe somebody opened up, you were single, this person was single, you were attracted to them. Maybe you started, off with, hopes of having some sort of connection. But maybe other options got in the way. And I feel like at some point, someone, again, pulled back their energy, or the project, so place yourself, apply this however you see fit, was interrupted. But it's not over. I feel like someone decides, I want to work at this. I want to learn more. I want to know more, either about this situation or about, about this project, this business, this offer, this position, or this person. I want to know. Now I'm awakened to this, and I want a second chance at picking this up again. Yeah, the Five of Wands here says, I feel like either these are the voices in your head, like you're trying to maybe talk yourself out of it, or you've got your guard up with this person. For some of you, if this is a project that is underway, you really need to think about the people around you and how they're either contributing or hurting this, right? What is it that people say, right? You need to know who your what your assets are from your liabilities. That's what I was looking for, right? Who and these could be actual people, right? Are these people contributing to your success? Are they contributing to your to help you grow, or are they causing more conflict around you and in your mind? Like, do these people confuse you? Are these people inconsistent? Do these, think about how you feel when you are with somebody, but also pay attention to how you feel after you leave them, after you're away from them. Do you feel full of energy, full of light, full of love? How do you feel? Do you feel drained? Do you feel in your head? Do you feel confused? Because that's gonna help you make the distinction as to who you need to cut out. So I feel like this is a time where you really need to reevaluate your goals, right? And you need to prioritize. You need to prioritize, and you need to filter out. You need to really cut out people who are causing drama. Okay, because Five of Wands, this is gossip. Like, you talking too much. You know what I mean? Like, this is you confusing me. I don't know what's going on. 1 minute, 1 minute you're in, 1 minute you're out. 1 minute you're communicating with me. This is hot and cold energy. It's funny because I was whatever, but hot and cold energy, right? In and out. We don't do in and out. We do consistency. We do consistency. We do communication, right? We're no longer, accepting that flip-floppy energy, right? Flighty energy. The Knight of Swords, rushes in. This is somebody who can be very impulsive. So this is really taking out time. Slow down and look at how either your actions or lack thereof. Okay, because I feel like there's moments where you have all of this energy, but then you don't, and it's like, it could be laziness, right? So procrastination. There are meditations to release procrastination. If this is you, then you need to hop into that kind of meditation. But we're not doing that, flip-floppy energy, right? We're not like, don't let people flip-flop in and out of your life. The Ace of Wands flipped out, which, this is about passion. What are you passionate about? Are you pursuing your passion projects? Are you doing something about what it is that you want? Are you facing your fears? I feel like somebody's afraid of something here, either afraid of commitment or afraid to apply for a certain opportunity, for a certain position, or just afraid to put themselves out there. Tell me about Tell me about, oh, justice. Some of you are dealing with legal matters, okay? There's a lot of major arcana here. So I feel like just the collective as a whole, oh my God, this is so long, is taking such a huge shift, okay? Something wasn't fair before, but I feel like the universe is stepping in to make things right for you. But make sure that you are standing in your light and standing in your power, and that you are vibrating from a place of love, because I see a lot of earth energy here, a lot of air energy. So again, I feel like, you know, this could be you needing to ground yourself, but you know, I'm not seeing too many cups. Just remember that everything isn't money, because you don't want to be, you know, so focused on the material world and just you don't want to be so focused on money that you lose sight of the important things, right? Which are the things that are free, like family, like children, like spending time with those that you love, like opening yourself up to experience the highest vibration of all, which is love. I feel like if somebody here is going through some sort of a legal issue, I do see that turning out in a positive way. Some of you might be dealing with court issues, either having to do with children, you know, child support, or maybe even going through some sort of a divorce, some sort of a separation. But I feel like you'll get news that that turns out positively for you. What was I clarifying that came out? I was trying to clarify the strength card. Yeah, don't be afraid of the outcome. Stop thinking the worst, because I feel like somebody here is thinking the worst about a specific situation. Yeah, again with the Queen of Swords, so lots of air energy. I feel like somebody here is very, very guarded when it comes to some sort of a connection, or just really in their head about a decision. Yeah, it's time. Yeah, 10 of Wands, it's becoming a burden, like you're thinking about this so much, or somebody just has a lot on their plate financially, and they're really trying to think about what the next move is here. Yeah. I didn't want this video to be this long. Oh my goodness. All right. Do I want to clarify anything else here? Oh, okay. You know what? Spirit is guiding me to a different deck. Let's get some advice. So, yeah, man, you got to do the work. You got to do the work. You know, how are you allocating your time? I feel like that's a big deal. Time management. You know, allowing things to close out that need to close out. Allowing things to close out. And you know, keep in mind that rejection is a sign of God's protection, right? If you didn't get something, if there was something that was pulled back from you, I feel like it's because something better is coming in for you. I do want to clarify that Knight of Swords. What is that Knight of Swords? The Three of Wands. Yeah, someone is waiting for their ships to come in. Somebody's waiting for something, right? Something that it could have been something you invested in, and you're waiting for a return on your investment. That is coming in. All right. You don't have to stop focusing so much on it. All right. When you take your attention away from what it is that you want, right? You ask the universe, ask and it is given. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Right. And so it is. Right. Yeah, 10 of Swords. I feel like somebody's afraid. Like, you're afraid to move forward on something because you are afraid of failure. And it's like, yo, bet on yourself. You know, if you're starting something and you're afraid, you know, to move forward on it because you're afraid about how it's going to turn out, you're already calling in negative energy. The High Priestess. Some of you are just very intuitive, or some of you could be dealing with a High Priestess, right? Dealing with somebody who's very intuitive, very maybe even like a tarot reader, an empath. But follow your intuition, okay? Don't stop manifesting from a place of fear. Okay, what is the advice? Oh, the Fool. Take the risk. In order for you, look, with no risk, there's no reward, right? What is it? Scare money don't make no money. That's what I'm hearing. I want to leave it there because the Fool card says, look, this is a new adventure for you. Take the leap, right? I always say, jump and grow wings as you fall, because there's somebody here who's going to be very successful. This is public recognition. So again, either you're in the public eye, or this used to be known as the engagement card, right? So it could be that some of you want to really like put yourself out there now, take a risk with a specific person and say, all right, let's see where this goes, right? So, but the Six of Wands is success. This is victory. Okay, so bet on yourself, because it is looking really positive for you now. This new moon energy is really saying, look, begin those projects, take that risk. It's time to move, it's time to do something. But again, follow your intuition, right? I always say, I feel more than I know. Look, Empress is at the bottom of the deck. I'm gonna leave that there, because the Empress, okay, oh my God, all right, I can't make this up. Some of you, let's do like this. Some of you have met your partner. Some of you have called in your divine feminine and your divine masculine. Some of you have called or are calling in your divine feminine, your divine masculine. This is literally like, this is the power couple, right? These are the two that this is all four kings and all four queens in one. This person is everything, right? Has love, has knowledge, is emotionally mature, is stable, this is security. These are the people who are focused on the bag as a team. These are the people who are focused on each other. This is the birth of new things, okay? Not just, children, even though I did see that earlier as well. So some of you who are looking to, get pregnant, have babies, I see that in the cards here. But also, if you're not looking for that, then protect yourself, homie, homegirl. Look, I can't make this up. The World card, the Strength card. So we got the Strength in the reverse, and now we got the Strength upright, which means like, look, you find the strength to move forward on this. There's something that allows you to understand, to make the move, right? I feel like somebody releases that hold and moves forward. But the Emperor and the Empress are two people who come together and literally build their dream life together. It is your person, it is your match. And I feel like for some of you, you already know this, you feel it, but there is a sense of fear around it, right? Because you can't understand why you feel what you feel or how you feel for this person. You just know that you feel it. And it's scary, right? Whenever we are encountering new love or any new connection or even a new opportunity, right? There are those natural fears of, am I good enough? Do I know everything that I need to know? Am I ready for this? And Spirit is saying divine is never going to put you in a position or that you are not ready for. So if the opportunity is presenting itself, you are ready. You have everything that you need, and all you're lacking right now is faith in yourself. So you are ready for it, because again, divine is never going to give you something or someone that you are not ready for. So if the opportunity is presenting itself, do what it do, baby. Like, it's not about what you got, but what you do with it. Anyway, I hope this brought you clarity. This was way longer than I anticipated. I was going to pull out some other cards, but I feel like this is the perfect way to close out this reading. You guys, happy new moon. I hope that you're manifesting. I hope that that you're manifesting, that your manifestations come to fruition. Sending you all loads of love. Again, friendly reminder, if you haven't already done so and you enjoyed this reading, go ahead and give me a like, give me a comment, a share, subscribe if you liked it a lot. All of that helps the channel. I do read the comments. If you're looking for a personal reading, all of that is going to be in the description box below as well. Love you all. Mwah. Peace, love, and light.